Guys, what a crazy week. Binance got sued by the CFTC, where the price of Bitcoin fell to $26,000, and if Binance get criminally charged, things could get way worse. In this video, I'm going to show you how this means absolutely nothing. Why? Because I'm a trader, and as a trader, I'm FUD-proof. I don't care about the news. I want to know when the market is bullish and where it is bearish. When can I make money and when should I be out of the market? Simple. In fact, this week I managed to use one simple strategy that helped me predict this whole move. In this video, I'm going to show you what that strategy is. There's one simple strategy that you can start right now, and this is free in my Sniper School trading course. Sign up using the link below. It's a very simple process and you will get your acceptance in the next 24 hours. The clock is ticking. Now, this is a game-changing moment. I'm talking to you. Yes, you. I know how it feels to lose money, but I want to explain to you that last week, throughout all the FUD, I managed to make thousands of dollars. Now, losing sucks, but you need to understand it is part of the game. This game is here to flush you out. But if you can stand strong and get through the moment, you will soon see how this market rewards you. Guys, I was there. The one day I remember I built $40,000 over 6 months and I lost it. I went for a lunch, I left my money in a leverage trade, and I ended up getting liquidated and losing all of my money. I've gone to zero 3 times. I had to rebuild until the one day I had the aha moment. I figured it out. It's time to be simple. Ignore the FUD, ignore all the news, follow a simple strategy, and now making it happen. By you joining Sniper School, you joining an actual family. You're joining a true story of someone that was a carpenter 3 years ago, that now teaches and lives on crypto every single day. I now have my family around me. I've managed to bring all of them into this new life, and we are so much happier than where we are before. So I want to explain to you, when I started in crypto, I started halfway through a bull market. We've just come out of bear market and you are sitting here right now. Guys, time is running out. There's only 500 spots left for the next cohort. You need to join now. The market can explode at any moment and you need to be ready. You need your tool bag, you need your strong mindset, and you need your strategy. Otherwise, you're not gonna make the money that you want. At some point in the application process, you're gonna be asked to open an exchange link. If you already have an exchange account, open another exchange account using one of these links. You can never have too many exchanges, and this is what guarantees your spot into Sniper School. Now it's time to jump into the strategy. I want to ask you a very simple question. How many of you feel that every time you buy, the market goes down, and every time you sell, the market goes up? Now I need you to breathe, because the market is designed to do so. It is not you. And that's why I'm showing you the strategy. It's here to show you when the market move is actually real or versus when it's fake. Now, for example, the FTX collapse. I was extremely terrified. I remember that day and I was like, maybe I should get out. And I'm pretty sure many of you thought the exact same. But if you actually looked at the charts and the indicators, they were telling you to buy that dip. And after that, if you did buy the dip, you'll be sitting over 50 to 80% in profit on Bitcoin alone right now. And this is why I'm showing you the strategy, so that next time you don't get panicked out. Now remember guys, there's only 500 spots left for Sniper School. Look below in the description and register. You do not want to miss out on all the alpha. I go through every single one of these indicators one by one. It's time to get ahead. Okay guys, now let's jump onto the chart. Let me show you the strategy. Now there are 3 major indicators. What you have is the 2 moving averages. The one is a 50 and a 200 moving average. Then what you have is a stochastic RSI. Now let me start with this simple indicator over here. What it does is it shows you when the market is exhausted to the downside and when it's exhausted to the upside. Put yourself in a fisherman's mindset. I want to go fishing today, but I want to fish in the area where there are actual fish. Okay, and that's what this does for you. It shows you an area of where you should be looking to sell versus where you should be looking to buy. And it's very simple. You want to jump on, you want to buy a token right now, you put on your RSI. If it's at the top, you're not buying. You're waiting for it to get to the bottom. And if you are in the coin and you jump on and you see your RSI at the top, you should be selling. So what it does is it just gives you a very basic area of what you should be doing when. Amazing, right? Very powerful, very simple. Then what you have is the moving averages. And once you've put them on the chart, you'll see these lines that move with the candles. And I want to show you an example of the last 3 bull markets. So what I am doing is I'm using the monthly chart, and on my moving averages, what I've done is on the time frame, I'm using the daily moving averages. So I'm using the monthly chart with the daily moving averages. These are all things you learn in sniper school, guys, but it's really accurate indicators that work really well. And let me show you why. When we started the first bull market, you could see these moving averages moving below the candles. And as long as we held those moving averages, the market remained strong. And that's what moving averages are there for. They're there to track the trend and to make sure that the momentum is still strong, that the pump is still real. That's what I want to explain to you, real versus fake, okay? Then what happened was once we finally broke the moving averages to the downside, we actually started a bear market, where the market came down 60% over a few months in that period. And then what we had is we crossed the lines to the upside. And when we crossed them to the upside, we then went in a long 2-year bull market. Now people expect these bull markets to be these fast things. They're actually not. If I look at the stochastic RSI, our bull markets last 800 days. Okay, but the big acceleration only comes the last few hundred days. That's where everyone FOMOs in, right? But you should be interested way earlier. And if you have a look at bear markets, they last 516 days. And you can actually see them beautifully imprinted on the actual chart. Where the bull market starts, the price goes slow and then increases really fast, okay? And then what you have is a bear market, 500 days of a bear market, and then restart the cycle, and then we go again. So you could understand that the bull market's actually a lot longer than what you actually think. And with the moving averages, every time we have crossed to the upside and we have held the 200, this blue moving average over here, that means that the momentum is strong. Keep holding your positions. But as soon as you see us start to lose that, it's like, okay, this current red candle that we're getting right now is actually real. You should be paying attention to this and actually start working in your portfolio to make sure that you are prepared for that. Now guys, if you zoom in here a little bit more, I want to show you as well. Every time that we push up and we come down and test this moving average, there's red candles. Price is actually coming down, and it may be 20%, it may be 15%, it may be 30% at the times. But we end up holding the line, which means it's still strong. But I'm pretty sure in that time, you would have got some notifications. Binance is going down. USDT is depegging. All these things are happening. And all that's doing is it pulling the price back down to a strong support where big wallets are buying. Big guys are buying at that area. So you panic out and they actually buy. And this indicator is going to show you when pullbacks are healthy. When they are fake, you should actually be buying this pullback more than panicking out. And then you will get the day where we do actually close below. Now it's real. Now you really start thinking about selling. And you see how simple this indicator just keeps your mind in check. Because the last bull markets, you can see how it respected it beautifully. The only time that we'd never expected this was when we had the virus. When we had the virus, we had this crazy candle. And what that would have done was panic out, protect yourself. And you would have got out pretty early on Bitcoin. And then a month or two later, you'll be buying back in the same spot, continuing the actual bull market. Now I want to show you the power. If you have a look right now, the last bull markets, you basically had this RSI trend at the bottom for 500 days. 500 days then, the next time, and now we've just done the exact same time yet again. So the first indicator was stochastic RSI on a very high time frame was saying we should be buying this last crazy few months of downside, right? Now the stochastic is starting to take off. So you got your first little tick, okay, to be like, okay, market's now starting to gain strength. Secondly, you got your moving averages. So now we zoom in. And we're like, okay, we wanted to break past the moving averages. And what you see over here is we've broken it, and now we're starting to get an indication that the start of a bull market is coming. Now you need to remember, price starts off slow and later on really expands really quickly. But it's showing you now that this time where you're hearing all the FUD, you're hearing all the craziness, is the time to be paying attention. And when we had the dip off in the last 2 weeks, we actually had a little dip off in the market, and look how it came beautifully to the 200 moving average. It just touched it, and all of a sudden we just bounced off really strong. And this is great because now you can be in the market right now, holding for this bull market, right? And you may be holding, it does show that you hold for up to 800 days, which is quite crazy, right? And all you have to focus on is this moving average. As long as you hold the blue line, and you keep holding it on the monthly, hold your positions. Any tests where the market gets panicked or we start to sell off to this area and we hold is buy time. It's time to add to your portfolios. The only time you stress is when you actually start closing below. And let me show you the last 3 over here if you use this very simple strategy. The first time we would have went in the bear market. Then we would have had the RSI start to cross to the upside. You would have been buying on the break of this moving average. If you did so, you would have went all the way up until we broke the moving average. You would have made 5,000% on that run. You then would have got out at Bitcoin at $9,000. We then went into a 516-day bear market as what it's done before. And the price of Bitcoin came down 60% until we crossed these lines yet again, and you would have got into the market. After that, would have had an 800% gain for as long as we held the moving average to the upside. Then what would have happened was the first crash we had of the highs of the 66 or the 65,000. We actually closed below, and you would have got out here. And we had a little cheeky attempt again over here, but your RSI was not at the bottom. So the fact that your RSI was not at the bottom, this one you were not interested in. And you would have ended up having a 56% drop until we broke the moving averages yet again. And then you would be in the market. So guys, this is still fresh off of this area over here. Any test to this zone, as long as we hold that line, it is bullish, it is time to add. And only when we break that moving average is when you actually start to know that this is real. So all of the fake news that's coming right now, I don't care. I follow the very simple method. And when the market gets to the top of the RSI and we've spent a good amount of time here and we break the moving average, it is now time to get out and prep yourself for the bear market. So guys, let's bring everything back. What have I just shown you? I've shown you the last 3 cycles. And I've shown you 3 simple indicators to tell you to keep holding your positions and when to actually sell. And what is the major sign we're getting right now? We've just had the stochastic RSI leave the floor. We've just had the MAs cross and the break of both moving averages. This is indicating that we have started the new cycle. We have started the next 800-day cycle of an actual bull market, which means any tests of the 200 moving average is time for you to add to your portfolio. Only if we start closing below do you then start making serious decisions. But stop allowing the FUD, stop allowing everything to make you panic out. Just focus on the very simple chart. Guys, this is one simple strategy. Only one of them. I need you to come join Sniper School. In the next few days, I'm doing my first live event. This is only one small strategy. I show you so much more. The amount that you can learn and how ahead of the market you can be by understanding that a chart tells you before the actual news comes out. The chart tells you what is coming, what is happening. When the market is really strong, when it's really weak, when volume's coming in, it tells you everything. And I teach you every single indicator individually. And then I actually trade with you. Then you do live trading with me. Now guys, we already have 10,000 traders currently finished with Sniper School. They're already on their way to becoming snipers. Now guys, this is your moment. Remember, there's a few days left until we start the next cohort. Come join me. We're doing a live event. I might even be giving you the first actual trade. During the sign-up process, you may be asked to deposit $100 into the new exchange you've just opened. Now guys, this is not a fee. This is for you to actually trade with. And the people that have done Sniper School have actually managed to make a lot of money off of that $100. So sign up, deposit your $100, and come join me in class. Now guys, if you join Sniper School or not, it's up to you. My goal is that you make money and you make change in your life. So if you're not a part of Sniper School, be on our Discord. Please post your wins, your losses, anything that you're learning that can really make a difference. Please come add value. I am here to help change. I'm here to help us succeed. That is my goal, and I believe we can all do it. Guys, start your journey to becoming a crypto pro now. It's time to be on the charts. It's time to get the computers ready. It's time to get pumped. And I'll see you all in class. Let's hit it. Wake up! I was going to full